Should you see yourself as having the potential to reach and surpass your biggest dreams? Absolutely. But should you also be fucking for real and learn what it takes to make an impact at a smaller scale? This is one of the lessons I learned early in my career that has taken me the furthest. I knew pretty early on, like from since I was in high school, that I wanted to work in mass communications, marketing, advertising. I had pretty much deduced that that was going to be the best profession for me, considering that I was definitely a creative and interested in creative expression, but I was also interested in how people influence mass consumer behavior and thought. So marketing and advertising it was. There was a lot of different routes I could have taken, and one of them could have been to try to pursue a career at a big corporate brand that was a household name that I could put on my resume and instantly be given legitimacy in this field. That is not the route that I took at all. And if you want an in-depth dive into my career story, I did record a video series about it, which you can find here on TikTok and on my YouTube channel. I focused instead on finding opportunities at smaller companies or organizations that were doing work that aligned with my actual interests and passions, and that also had room for me to grow and nurture my leadership in the roles. By doing that, I was able to make a much bigger impact in a much shorter amount of time, not only on my own career growth, but also on the organizations that I was working for. Sometimes we have this dream of something that we want to create or contribute. And in our dream, we're so inspired by some of the other success stories that we've seen that we start to align our own success story to those examples. And we think that the way to define success is by those big milestone achievements, like reaching a certain number of followers or getting written about in a certain publication or winning certain awards. And there's nothing wrong with having some of those types of goals and dreams integrated into your vision for yourself. I think that dreaming big gives us a bit of momentum and enthusiasm that rouses us to take action. But sometimes the best thing that you can do to actually materialize the types of goals that you're dreaming of is to start small. If there's a problem in the world that you dream of playing a part in solving, can you start to make a difference with that problem in your own neighborhood, in your own city, in your own region first? If you have a dream of starting your own product company, and in your vision, this company gets to be as big as Nike, like you want that shit to really scale. What do you need to do to capture your first 50 customers and get them to purchase more than once? Sometimes we fixate on the vision of the big wins and don't realize that that's very ego motivated. And we haven't taken the time to think about, what does it look like to have an impact on a small scale? What does it look like to test out my leadership skills and my decision-making skills with this one small goal in front of me before I put myself in a position where I'm responsible for this big scalable worldwide vision? Put yourself in a testing ground for your leadership and your ideas before you try to skyrocket to this higher status that you may not even really be prepared to hold down. Love you.